it really humbles you and makes you not want to take things for granted.
Okay guys, so I'm with Victor. Victor has a channel. What's your channel?
SkyTech1.
Yes. What do you do on your channel?
We do work with a lot of drones and aerial videos and travel. So I've been featured on this channel before, right?
Yeah,
Charly?
yeah. When I was in New York, he took me to fly his drone. Oops, I just dropped its chopstick. I'm here with Victor and he's gonna show me how to do this. He's the pro. He took me to fly his drone, and so he's been on this channel before. But if I have any new viewers, yes, he's visiting here in Hanoi and he's from New York.
Right.
So I wanted to ask him a couple questions because he's been here for about a week and a half, like 9 days.
9 days?
Yeah, I thought that it would be great for people who are coming for about 9 days or like a week to ask him some questions about his first impressions. So what are your first impressions of Vietnam? We're specifically in Hanoi.
I think Vietnam is one of the first places where I visited in the last 3 years where English was not very well understood. Other than that, I really liked, you know, how the American dollar is, you know, how much I can buy with the American dollar and how cheap everything is.
Yeah.
The food is great. You know, all the Vietnamese restaurants make really good food. Their smoothies are, I would dare to say, better than the US. Yeah. And they're cheap too. Like you can get one for $1.
You ate a lot of mango smoothies.
I ate mango smoothies.
Did you have anything else besides mango?
I did coconut. I did the avocado.
Yeah, definitely try the avocado.
Yeah.
Yeah. You also today I let you try the chocolate.
The chocolate.
But I feel like mango and avocado are the two that you should try. Even though if you've tried a mango smoothie.
I've tried, I think I even tried watermelon as well, but mango is good.
Yeah. Okay, so what about food? What foods do you remember that you ate that are like memorable foods?
Well, Zien took us to like pho every single meal. Okay. So we're like an alternate version of pho. Yeah. So I got a little bit tired of pho, so I actually started doing bun cha. Bun cha. And I'm a barbecue fan, so that tickled my barbecue senses. So that was really nice.
Yeah, definitely. Like the foreigners here usually start out with pho, and then they end up like getting tired of it, so they venture out. Today I took you to eat kum chai, which is the vegetables with the rice.
Right.
And you like that, huh?
It was very good, even for a regular foodie like me.
Yeah, he's not a vegetarian or vegan.
I'm not a vegetarian, but I do eat vegetarian food fairly often just to get my, you know, vegetables, my greens in, you know, for my diet. So not only was it really good for vegetarian, it was just really good food overall.
Yeah. What about the people? Like, what's your impression of Vietnamese people?
Very good question. Very good question. I was initially, you know, my mother gave me the notion that, you know, because the Vietnamese and the Chinese, you know, they fought a lot in the wars and over time. So I was given the impression that I might have to fear for some certain things in certain neighborhoods, and that was totally not the case. And the Vietnamese people here, very honest, very helpful, you know, a lot like the Irish in Ireland. Yeah. So, I mean, once in a while you might meet a bad apple, but overall...
Like anywhere.
Like anywhere.
Yeah, overall.
But overall, it's definitely exceeded my expectations of niceness.
Yeah. Okay, so... are there any recommendations, like if you were going to tell people that were coming to Hanoi for like a week or maybe 2 weeks, what did you do during your trip that's like, oh, you should definitely do this?
I think if you're here for a week, 9 days, you know, I'm the kind of person that likes to get out of the city. So I didn't explore Hanoi as much as an average person would. Yeah. But Sapa would be number one on my list of, I think, even everything in Vietnam.
Yeah, how long were you in Sapa?
I was in Sapa for 2 days and 1 night.
Okay.
Gorgeous, beautiful, surreal, 360 views, and it was just, you know, everyone I think in their lifetime should see that. And then I went to Halong Bay, which is very nice. It really humbles you and makes you not want to take things for granted. And you see the fishermen out there, you know, working every day. Most, you know, with their boats, probably like, you know, 40-year-old boats, you know, running old motors, and you just see how poor they are and how simple their life is. And it makes you realize how much you have in your life. So
and how long were you in Halong Bay?
I went to Cat Ba, and then we took a 6-7 hour boat ride. So it was like a 2-day total thing. We slept at Cat Ba.
Do you feel like your time in Sapa and Cat Ba or Halong Bay was enough time to see what you saw?
I think I'm very satisfied. I'm very satisfied with the 9 days I've been here, because I also visited Bobby Mountain, Bobby National Park. And I felt like I definitely had my money's worth of everything in the limited time that I was given. So I'm very satisfied with my whole trip.
That's good. Anything else you want to add about coming to Vietnam, your time here? Is there anything that you feel like people should bring? You know, he got a motorbike injury, and you already had some things with you, like ointments and things like that. Do you feel like there's something that people should bring when they come here?
Yeah, definitely bring some antibiotics. Bring some anti-burn cream. Or aloe. Because motorbike burns from I think it's the exhaust. The exhaust pipe.
That's a very common injury here in Hanoi, so people are not prepared for it. But you can get everything you need at a pharmacy, and the hospitals are very cheap too, so
So you know, pack your band-aids, pack your
definitely,
you know, pack your wound patches. A first aid kit, very important. You should have it on any trip, actually.
Anything else that you feel like, I'm glad I brought this? Or maybe you bought something later that you needed?
Definitely sunblock. I don't remember anything like I needed to buy here. Unless it was like a first aid related things.
I feel like everything you need you can buy, you can get here if you need something. Even like, for example, I let you borrow my helmet. I feel like if you're gonna hang out with friends who have motorbikes, having a helmet is going to be very important, because sometimes you meet people and they have a motorbike and then they don't have an extra helmet, so you might want to get one of those like cheap helmets, you know, just for a couple days, even a week, to invest in a helmet. It's really cheap, so definitely when you come here, buy one. You don't have to bring it with you, but keep that in mind, because you know, safety first.
But don't the rental places have?
They have them. So if you're taking Grab or Uber, they already have them provided. But if you're just hanging out with friends, most people don't have an extra helmet. So that's something to consider. Anything else?
Just be careful crossing the street. There's just tons of motorbikes and, you know, cars, and it's kind of like a Frogger game when you're trying to cross the street, and it's literally like one step, look left, right, one step, look left, right. So
was that a culture shock for you? Like,
I mean, that's almost as similar as in Shanghai. You know? It's not as Shanghai is not as crazy as Vietnam. So so like it's a totally, you know, if you're from the Western countries, you're not used to that many motorcycles on the street, and it's just it's definitely overwhelming. It's definitely some people might not be accustomed and might not appreciate that, but and also the heat. It's very humid here. It's a Hanoi is subtropical, and then Ho Chi Minh City is tropical. So you're definitely gonna get that heat, and if you are not, well, you are not a hot person.
I hate hot weather, but I'm okay here. To me, I felt hotter in Ho Chi Minh. Like I felt like it was more humid there. But yeah, it also rains a lot, so keep that in mind. It rains a lot here. It's also still hot, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
That's you know, one thing you should keep in mind if you're bringing clothes.
Yeah.
So you're I mean, for me, like every time I get home, it's soaked.
Yeah, yeah. You're soaked in sweat or rain, rainwater.
Yeah.
I guess the last thing I want to ask is, do you have any culture shock? Like, is there anything here that you were like, oh my gosh, you know, that really shocked you?
I really didn't have any much culture shock except the language barrier. I couldn't speak, so at first I didn't even have a phone with a SIM card in it, so I couldn't have Google Translate. So for the most part, like sign language kind of works half the time. Yeah. But it's definitely like one of the first places I've gone where English is not spoken regularly. So I mean, there are some shops where, you know, they speak fairly well. But most of the time it's not. That was really the biggest culture shock. Yeah. Okay. Well, for those of you who are interested, check out his channel in the description. He's also working on a movie, so I am working on a feature film. Trying to break out of my mold. Trying to do something new, and it's called The Adventures of Cheap Chad. It's about a man who's cheap with his wallet as well as his heart. And it's taking place in Astoria, Queens. So it's coming out next year, 2018. So if you go to my channel, you can see some previews and some sneak previews.
Wait, that's not true. Get me the manager, please.
Oh my God.
I know, sorry, but like, I'm sorry. It's just the principle. It's the principle of it now. I don't want ice in it. I don't want ice in it. Okay. Oh my God.
Okay, I'm
look
the
at
manager.
who it is. It's the same.
I'm the manager.
No, stop.
That was my cousin.
No, you.
Is every Asian look same to you?
Yeah, so go check it out, and if you actually really like what he's doing, you can also support him because he has a GoFundMe, right?
Indiegogo campaign.
Indiegogo yeah. Indiegogo campaign. So if you like what you see, be sure to support him, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. Victor is leaving.
Adios.
Adios. Adios. See you next time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. I want to give a special shout out to my patrons. Thank you guys so much. And if you would like to become a patron on Patreon, be sure to check the link in the description box. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.